Good morning. Myself, N. Paramakrishnan from JSS College of Pharmacy, Mysuru. So here I am speaking about the introduction or the history of phytochemistry. The phytochemistry, it means that the natural constituents of the plants, because plant is a biosynthetic laboratory which synthesizes the n number of chemicals, that is phytochemicals or metabolites, which are more important for the treatment and diagnosis and the well-being of the peoples in and around the world. So in the beginning, there was a slow progress in the phytochemistry field before about the AD 1800. Those days, a few compounds such as sugar, starch, camphor, and benzoic acids have been prepared by simple process and was utilized by the human being. Later on, the complex mixtures like fats, fixed oil, volatile oil, tar, and resins had been prepared and used by the human society. And the drawback, for example, the huge number of plants which were grown in and around the people where they are living or burned for its ash. So at the end of the burning, there is ash, it is inorganic salts. There is no difference between the poisonous and the non-poisonous plants. So the early scientific workers failed to explore the extreme composition of the phytoconstituents, and they were trying to investigate and for the necessary importance of the constituents. So the aqueous extraction and evaporation had long been used for the preparation of sugar from sugarcane, and later on in 1645 in between and 1715, the French apothecary Nicolas Flamel extended the use of extraction process and made use of alcohol as a solvent. In 1747, sucrose was isolated from the sugar pit and also from many other plants by the German apothecary A.S. Marggraf. Later on, the scientist, or otherwise we can say the apothecary K.W. Segal, was highly successful in the phytochemical field, and he was isolated the gallic acid, citric acid, malic acid, tartaric acid, oxalic acid, and the prussic acids. In 1803, the alkaloid, which have the marked physiological functions, have been isolated. Later on, the morphine stitching emitting were isolated, and in between 1813 and 1823, Samuel illustrated the chemical composition of the fixed oils. This is what the slow process in the field of phytochemistry. The chemical compound elaborated by the plants is of equal interest to the pharmacognosists because they are functioning as an active principles. It means that we can say example alkaloids, glycosides, n number of tannins, and other phenolic compounds which are having pronounced pharmacological properties. Therefore, these received special attention and in large amount constituted the principal plant drugs of the allopathic system. Now it is realized that many constituents of the plants, particularly those associated with herbal medicine, have medicinal properties. Medicinal properties, nothing but therapeutic properties, which establish themselves in more delicate. Secondly, this has the scope of plant metabolites. This have the scope of plant metabolites. Here only the real phytochemical field which have been originated, now which is existing. The plant metabolites such as carbohydrates, fats, and proteins are the dietetic importance, and many such as starch and gums are used in pharmacy but lack any marked pharmacological actions. It means that starch and gums are used as a pharmaceutical aid rather than the medicinal substance. Substances such as calcium oxide, silica, lignin, and the coloring matters are used as an assistance for the identification of the original drugs and also detection of the adulterin which is present along with the genuine drugs. Because of the recent interest in the plant kingdom as a potential source of new drugs, The fractionation of plant extract based on the biological activities have been developed. This is one of the recent advancement in the field of phytochemistry. The phytoconstituents phytochemical investigation of a plant involves the following steps. Normally, authentication and extraction of the plant materials using different solvents or different procedure like sublimation, separation and isolation of constituents of the interest, characterization of the isolated compounds, characterization means physical characterization, chemical characterization, sometimes physical chemical characterization, and the quantitative evaluation, also parallel to this pharmacological or therapeutic assessment. The phytochemicals have each and every classes have its own definition, classification, properties like physical, chemical, and the biological properties. It is nothing but the pharmacological properties. The different metabolites, which are classified into primary metabolites and secondary metabolites based on the utilization of the plants, are classified into hydrocarbons, carbohydrate, proteins, phytosterols and plant sterols, fats and oils, lipids,